what's up, Mario? Yeah, bugs. Hold on, let me include this and this. Anyways, hey, what's up, Mario? Yeah, bugs. We said that again. Anyways, you know, freaking Mr. Andrew when he was talking about Angela and Anaconda. Mm? He's like, normal kids should have revenge fantasies. Does he not know? He probably wasn't the kid. He probably wasn't that kind of kid. But man, you did every other. Me and you did too. But the thing is about revenge fantasies. You don't act upon them. You just kind of think about what it'd be like if you got revenge on a certain person in school. But you never really acted on. But people don't act on them. The ones that normally do are the ones that are really messed up. It's so sick and messed up. I'm like, see, Mr. Andrew, that's why you aren't. That's why you can never understand actual comedy. Because your thing is too, well, too specific to really fit into anything. Yeah, the thing about me and the thing, folks, about comedy is you gotta be a little bit flexible, man. Just a little bit. You can't just be like, oh, I don't like this because this and this. You don't want to know why Family Guy works because it's shocking to the point where you're just like, what other thing they got going? Okay, because sometimes jokes don't land, other times they do. It all just depends. You know, take Mr. Brandon Rogers for example. His shit is beyond offensive, but me and Bugsy can get a chuckle out of that because that's that kind of humor that we like. And besides, some of it kind of mirrors the real world with like certain things, but Brandon Rogers takes all the stuff we see and just amplifies it to 100 and gets even weirder with that. It's great. Like, me and Bugsy just sat around for like an hour last night just watching some Brandon Rogers videos. It was just fucking amazing. But guys, I'm not saying our comedy is superior to anybody else's because really, comedy is subjective. But when you deny other people's humor because you just can't fit within it, we deny other people's humor and call them sick. Because I think you call people sick who like laugh at some of the Family Guy jokes or something like that. It's like, dude, listen. Not everybody is like you to the point where I laugh in Squid where it gets hurt sometimes because if you remember those older episodes where he was just half jerk sometimes, like he kind of deserves it a little bit. Although I do kind of hate Squidward's suicide because because if it was a real episode, like if Squidward's suicide was an actual episode, that just proves that the animators would have went way too fucking far with it. Like I'm with a little slapstick humor every now and again, but it shouldn't go too serious without actually like having some sort of a punchline, but if that was like actually real, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? Anyways, I ain't gonna say, like, there are a few SpongeBob episodes I don't like, but I understand other people find it funny. Kids can find it funny too, you know. I don't know. I don't know why I'm talking about Mr. Andrew right now, but I'm just saying the thing is, Mr. Andrew has too much of a specific set of humor that maybe only a few people will like, and then dude doesn't really lighten up and just have fun, you know. You just have Dude always just comes on to me as a dude that just doesn't have fun doing what he loves. Making videos, making honorable anime. He does it by honorable animation, but he should he should have fun making fun of his freaking animation abominations or whatever. I mean, me and Bugsy, even Bugsy have fun doing, ripping apart Nakaimo. Oh yeah, I did. Did we ever release that video? I don't know, man. I think we lost it. But it was just a solid minute of you just going, fuck this anime, fuck this, fuck the brother and sister angle element, fuck everything, fuck the mystery of brothers and sisters in general, and just fuck brothers and sisters in anime. This is some bullshit. This is so fucking bad. I want to fucking go up to the person who wrote this and just slap him in the face and say, no! No! That was you, for like a whole 20 minutes. I don't remember half of that. Oh, dude, it happened. I was sitting there just like, damn. Bugsy, you okay? Did that anime break you? Okay, I remember you saying that to me. Yeah, because that thing literally broke you. You were so fucking pissed off. It's worse because the the chick in the anime is like his sister, but in the thing is his cousin, but the black haired chick is actually his sister and wanted to fuck him too. So that just makes it even worse. Like, I just don't like brother and sister plots. It's not tragic that they're blood related. It's just gross, man. It is so fucking gross. See, at least with me and Zig, you could literally make the argument. Y'all treated each other. Y'all loved each other even back then. Let's not even get into that. That's some different can of worms altogether. Y'all acted like brothers and sisters, but I knew you two had feelings for one another. Y'all never really acted like brothers and sisters to begin with. Y'all just always fought with each other because, yeah, y'all, you and Zig just hid from your feelings for each other. Okay, that's actually kind of true. But if they're related by blood through their mother or father, and they just have brothers and sisters, it's still fucked up because you still have blood ties to that person through your mother or father. It's just creepy. And she was like, that little moment where she's like, I lost you and you weren't around anymore. It was cute, but the fact that she was on top of him it just takes that scene's cuteness and emotional impact and then just throws it against the wall and goes, oh my god, yeah. And you see, Mr. Enter, that's how you have fun. Okay? That's how you have fun. Take something, take it apart, but you don't shit on it completely. Yeah, because some people like it. People like it. People like it. I remember when every few weeks he talk about Family Guy, we just be like, nope, nope. You said the same thing in the other one. Why do we want to hear about how many times Family Guy angers you because you just don't click with it. We get it. You don't click with it. For some people, it does. And yeah, Family Guy can get on our nerves too. Some of our favorite characters nowadays are just cruelly drawn, watered down versions of what they were. Brian was a fucking dick for a while before he came back from the dead. Yeah, like just that whole thing with him and Stewie, like that whole episode where Stewie helps him writes his freaking little book and helps him out, and he doesn't even apologize to Stewie. I just was like, fuck you, Brian. Fuck you. Stewie was helping you out, doing you a favor. You always be sitting there going, what should I write? And then just taking stuff from other things. And to be honest, I got more of a creative thing than old Brian because at least I'm actually trying to. Because even with fan concepts, I'm trying to breathe new life into certain franchises. That's how a real writer does it. You can take a concept that's been done before, but can make it new. We're just talking about random shit at this point. Yep. Buckle in, Spanky. We're gonna get crazy. So, what else? So, what's Harvey doing? Practicing his void power since he has, since it's aspect and stuff. Dude, what does a Thief of Heart even do? Dude, you should know. No. What do they do? Well, you get time and Heart gets void, meaning he's undetectable. He could be in here right now and I wouldn't even know. But I get Heart. Oh my, like, oh no, Spurt Mateed me, okay? It Mateed me. Okay, there are some stuff Heart players can actually do, so you're good. I'll explain it later. I don't know. But Mr. Enterprise just thinks we're all just drama when we're talking about him. No, because when I talk about people, I have legitimate problems and various criticisms with them. I don't fucking just talk about you for the sake of talking about you just because you did something. That's everybody else on YouTube. That ain't me. Only when I feel like I got something to add or something to say do I say anything about Mr. Enter. And let's not forget, when you lost your account, Mr. Enter, we all stuck by you. Because we thought that shit was fucked up. So don't forget about that. Just sometimes, you have the ability to just rub people the wrong way. That's mostly a personal problem with some of them. But you shouldn't always, that whole ranting thing you did on your freaking, journal it was just fucked up, man. You acted like a person that doesn't know, diddly dick about life, and you don't understand why people really, 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 really don't like you. Why do you think you attract so much of this hate? Why do you think people like us constantly why do you think people like those always trying to make videos about you? Because you're always pissing somebody off. You're not understanding various concepts, and you can try to understand people. It's not even a hard thing to do. People always say, I can't understand people. I can't do this. I can't do that because of this. And I'm like, try. Try to talk to somebody. Open up to them. Have them open up to you. It's not that hard to do. Bugsy, you have a knack for it, though. Me and you have a knack for it. Others just don't. They're not people. They're not people person. We're people. We're people persons. If that's a thing. Some people just aren't. Oh yeah, Mad Munchkin made a video about Meredith, how she's upset about how she doesn't like how Meredith just being Scottish and having a funny accent will probably be her only character in the movie. I don't know if the Disney princesses are even gonna be in the whole movie. We're just seeing all of them because they're probably only gonna be in a few scenes anyway. So I don't think we're gonna see Meredith and the other Disney princesses throughout the whole movie. We're probably just gonna see them for a few scenes. But yeah, I do kind of understand the whole thing. And then she gets labeled as a SJW. No. People, we can sit here and talk about SJWs, man. Let me tell you, SJWs are the kind of people who will literally, like, SJWs nowadays are the kind of people who will literally fuck with anybody's good time or whatever else is going on. Like, take video games or something. Like, they don't care about what they're talking about, what they're really trying to say to you. No, they just want validation. They just want validation, or for some social justice warriors and various feminists, they're scared of the penis. So that's why they're all standoffish to dudes half the time. Because they think we're all, because some of them think we're all rapists that are just like, yeah, baby. They put this cocoa butter on my nipples. I took a while to think about it. Think about it. What about that one SJW we found out about where she's like, you're a man, you can't even ask the question. She is, like, they have to be afraid of dudes, man. I feel like that's dumb. Like, what do you think we're all gonna do? What do you think we're all gonna just do? Just run a train on you or something? None of us do that. Some of us have, that's the funny thing. Some of us have, like, wives and girlfriends and shit. Do you think? Do you think we just? Do you think we just go down? Do you think all dudes just go down the street and just be like, yeah, we're gonna get us some piece of ass by force because all dudes are just like that. I'm like, okay, some dudes rape, and that's a thing. That's a problem. But not every dude is like that. We're not gonna just be like, look at this. We're not gonna be like, look at this dick. Look at this dick. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I remember all those like feminists who would just be like randomly yelling at dudes for no apparent reason. Bugsy, if that happened to the two of us, we'd be like, first of all, ladies, step the fuck off of us for 5 minutes, okay? Okay? You working at Burger King, you angry, you disgruntled, but we ain't really even understanding or wanting to talk about your little issue. We're just waiting for the light to change. And if you don't get out of our fucking face, we're gonna call the police. We ain't threatening you. We just gonna call the police on you. Deal with that shit. Boom. Me and you, we just can't be violent to chicks. We just can't. It's just in our it's just in our minds not to like put our hands on ladies. But we will go to the next best thing. And they'll be like, you're not a man if you don't want to fight for for me and your race. I'll be like, no, because I was raised not to fight chicks. And if you say that's sexist, that's what dudes should do instead of just trying to get into fistfights and try to be these subservient little assholes that are just cuckolded by you guys because you feel the need. You feel the urge to just do that to people. Dude, you know what's even worse? Remember that one video we saw with the chicks like just invisibly jerking off penises? Just they're like, oh, just like in a fucking just in like in I would assume an amphitheater, and they're just fucking going oh like they're actually rubbing something, like they're actually rubbing actual cock, like they're actually rubbing a cock that's attached to them. Like, you guys, what the fuck? What even was that anyway? I don't fucking know, man. But I don't think we want to know. It's just weird stuff. And now we hear people are crying about, SCWs are crying about the next game, which is Doom. Dude, I don't even know, and I don't even want to get into it because if we do, I'm gonna make some people cry. I'm gonna make some people fucking cry, and I don't want to do that. What are you gonna say? Oh, holy shit. Bugsy, god damn, really? Yeah. You want to fucking, no, they want to get into stuff that we like? Nah. I'll give them I'll give them the cold truth about that. Nah. They want to be dickbags to people who just want to play a game. And then, that Macintosh dude, he's like, well, Fallout is so fucking scary because of the nukes. I'm like, boy, it's a game. It's not like we're actually gonna have nukes at each other like, fire! You can fire when ready, boy. Boy! We need to get back on the freaking God of War. Yeah. Yeah, boy! I just really hate it. Kratos, you can say his actual name. It's not just boy. It's Atreus. Say his fucking name. If when I'm a dad. You don't see me say like, you don't see me go up to Skips. You don't see me go up to my kid. You don't see me go up to Skips and go like, boy. Don't But then again, Skips ages faster because we're all Chaos Lords and we age faster than humans, so it's whatever. Then at some point we just kind of age a little bit slower. Kind of the eternal paradox of being a Chaos Lord. Yep. But yeah, Mad Munchkin. Back to what we were actually talking about. Mad Munchkin shouldn't even be a fucking SJW just because she just didn't like what they're doing here. At least she's actually saying her opinion, and she's not looking for self validation or trying to think that she's the better person by acknowledging it. She's just saying it because she feels like it's an actual problem and something that kind of needs to be addressed. And like that's what I feel. That's why I feel sets her apart from any other social justice warrior, because it's not for her benefit. It's mostly because she just finds it to be an actual factual problem. Because she wants Meredith to at least not be like this Scottish, just this funny Scottish girl. Yeah, I can understand that. Hell, I didn't want fucking like Zack in the Power Slash Rangers movie was a fucking adrenaline junkie on fucking crack. And he was black. It was stupid to me because it's like you really want to go all out. You really want to go all out with this shit. Joseph Kahn. Stupid people, man. I don't even want to talk about Power Slash Rangers. That wasn't a Power Slash Rangers thing. That was like someone's leftover Watchmen fan movie, and they just inserted the Power Rangers in it. That's what that is. That's what that was. Ooh, but the second movie's coming with the Green Ranger and stuff. That's gonna be That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, it is. See, the thing I like about the Power Rangers movie that came out not too long ago is that it balanced dark moments with humor, because it knows it can't go full on dark because they know that Power Rangers is still Power Rangers. It can be a little dark, but it has to pull it back just ever so slightly. Everybody who loves it, like, ooh, it's so good. And even some chicks are like, ooh, this is what Power Rangers should be. Power Rangers shouldn't be like that. Nah, if y'all want stuff like Power Slash Rangers, go to fanfiction.net. Read a whole bunch of gritty, dark Power Ranger stories. And and what about Shattered? And some people be like, what about Shattered Grid? Shattered Grid makes sense in the Power Rangers universe. Because we got a fucking evil ass Tommy trying to wipe out all the Power Rangers. We don't see them We don't see them snorting coke or fucking and fighting. Fucking and fighting is all the same. We see them actually fighting against an evil version of Tommy who is often Rangers left to right. Difference. There is a huge difference. Because that makes sense. Instead of just having Tommy just off all the Rangers because he can, or having Bulk and Skull be fucking murderers because you can. Because just because you can do something, just because you can write something, doesn't mean you should. Even I have some times where I'm like, ooh, what if I made Sonic Freedom Fighters like this? But I want to stay true to the show. Yeah, I want to have dark moments, but it should be touched upon with some good moments too, to show that there's some levity. And another thing that made that even more perfect is fucking the Neptunia series. Because I don't know if you know this, but you know the you know I haven't mentioned Neptunia V2 was actually the one with Uzumaki and everything. Like that was dark, but it made sense, and it had like moments with like actual jokes. So it's not gonna go completely dark and forget what made it great. Bugsy. You're the one that you see. That's the thing about you. You know how to run something. While the rest of these guys are just sitting here going, "I was dirt, yeah, nigga." You just gotta because it's like you gotta balance it on tomorrow. It's a balancing act. You can't just make something full of dark, or you get something like Riverdale. But you can't make something fully cheap. You can't make something fully. You can't make something totally based on jokes, or you get something like Teen Titans Go. And you also get the writers because they obviously did a lot of bad songs. Just saying. You are never gonna let that go, are you? I just hope that the Teen Titans Go cast can actually forgive me. Because I know I say like a whole bunch of stuff about freaking Teen Titans Go, but that don't mean I hate them. I don't hate the voice actors. They do a pretty good job with the stuff that they're given. But I don't like the writers, man. They just do because they did stuff just so they can get away with it, not because it would actually be funny. When making comedy, you gotta do something that would actually be funny to people, not just funny to you, and that can translate to funny to other people sometimes. But you can't just do things, you can't just have the characters do things because no one's gonna get on your ass about it, other than the fans. You know. But yeah, guys, that's about it. We'll see you guys later. This is gonna be on both Facebook. This is gonna be on Facebook and YouTube. See ya. Bye, folks.